The crown that killed everyone who touched it today. I'm going to tell you the story of a crown that is truly considered history's most dangerous artifact. This is the tale of a crown that became the cause of death for everyone who touched it. In the 15th century, there was a powerful king in Europe, King Aldrich. He possessed a beautiful golden crown studded with precious gems. But this crown was no ordinary crown. During its creation, certain things happened that made it forever cursed. The story begins in 1456, when King Aldrich asked his court magician to create a special crown that would double his power. This magician, Amalachir, was a dark wizard expert in black magic. To create the crown, Amalachir performed a terrible ritual. He melted pure gold and mixed into it the blood of 5 innocent people. These people were court servants who were secretly sacrificed. The gems set in the crown were stolen from a cemetery. When the crown was completed, Amalachir placed a curse upon it. This curse wasn't just to make the king powerful, but was Amalachir's revenge, because the king had killed his family years ago. As soon as King Aldrich wore the crown, he immediately felt something change. Power was flowing through him, but along with it came a strange darkness. Just 7 days later, the king developed a mysterious fever and died. Doctors couldn't understand what had suddenly happened. The crown's curse had begun. This curse worked in such a way that whoever directly touched it would have dark energy enter them, which would slowly absorb their life force. The king's son, Prince Edward, became the next ruler. During the coronation ceremony, as soon as he touched the crown, he felt a burning sensation in his hands. But the ceremony had to continue. Just 3 months after wearing the crown, the prince began having nightmares. Every night he would see shadows moving around him. Slowly his behavior began to change. He became aggressive, paranoid. After 6 months, the prince died in a hunting accident, but witnesses said he suddenly fell from his horse, as if some invisible force had pushed him. Now fear had spread throughout the kingdom. A scholar, Brother Marcus, decided to solve the mystery of this curse. He studied historical documents and discovered that human sacrifice had been involved in the crown's creation. Brother Marcus tried to safely examine the crown. He was wearing gloves, but accidentally one of the crown's gems touched his bare skin. It was only 2 seconds of contact, but enough to activate the curse. In the next 30 days, Brother Marcus showed strange symptoms. First hair loss, then skin problems, and finally internal organ failure. As he was dying, he said in his last words, "The crown feeds on life itself. Every touch makes it stronger." By now the crown had killed 3 people, and everyone knew these weren't normal deaths. The kingdom's advisors decided the crown should be locked away. The crown was placed in a special vault and Sir Gareth was given responsibility for its protection. Sir Gareth was a brave knight who didn't believe in supernatural things. He said it was all superstition, but curiosity got the better of him. One day, when he was alone in the vault, he thought there was no harm in looking at the crown. He carefully lifted the crown for just 10 seconds. But these 10 seconds became his death warrant. Sir Gareth developed a mysterious illness with exactly the same symptoms as previous victims. He died in 20 days. But before dying he warned the guards, "Never let anyone touch it. The spirits inside are hungry." 50 years later, King Aldrich's granddaughter, Queen Isabella, inherited the throne. According to royal tradition, the original crown had to be used in the coronation ceremony. Court historians had given warnings, but the queen said she didn't believe in curses. On coronation day, the queen wore the crown, but removed it immediately after the ceremony. It was only 5 minutes of contact, but the curse's effect wasn't immediate. It spread slowly. Queen Isabella's reign was initially successful, but 2 years later, she began having mental problems. She would say the crown was calling to her at night. Eventually, she fell into depression and committed suicide. In the 18th century, the crown disappeared. Centuries later, a rich collector, Lord Blackwood, purchased the crown from the black market. This collector was interested in cursed artifacts and knew its history. Lord Blackwood thought he would be careful and escape the curse. He performed special protective rituals and used blessed gloves. But when he saw the crown for the first time, greed overwhelmed him. He removed his gloves and directly touched the crown. Within 24 hours, Lord Blackwood had a heart attack. But doctors found it strange that a healthy man could have sudden cardiac arrest. The autopsy had unusual findings. His heart had turned completely black. In the 20th century, the crown was displayed in a private museum. The museum curator, Dr. Patricia Wells, was a skeptical scientist who didn't believe in supernatural things. She considered the crown's history a myth. During maintenance, Dr. Wells decided to remove the protective glass and clean the crown. She took proper precautions, gloves, mask, everything. But accidentally there was a hole in the glove, and a sharp edge of the crown scratched her finger. This minor scratch became life-changing. Dr. Wells slowly developed symptoms: fatigue, memory loss, and then organ failure. Medical science couldn't explain anything. She died in 45 days. Today, this crown has disappeared. It was last seen in 1987 when it was sold at a private auction house. The buyer's name was kept secret, but according to reports, he too died under mysterious circumstances. Paranormal investigators believe the crown still exists somewhere, waiting for its next victim. The curse's power hasn't weakened with time, or rather, it becomes stronger with each death. Some scientists try to logically explain the curse. Their theory is that some toxic material was used in the crown during creation, like mercury or lead poisoning. But this theory can't explain how such severe reactions could occur from just brief contact. Metallurgy experts have also said that such precise poisoning techniques weren't possible in medieval times, that could produce targeted and delayed effects. Historians and paranormal experts advise that if this crown is ever found, don't touch it. Even photography or detailed examination could be dangerous because the curse might have a field of influence. The crown that killed everyone who touched it isn't just a legend. It represents the category of cursed artifacts that have proven dangerous throughout history. Whether the curse is real or a psychological effect, the fact is that every person associated with this crown has died mysteriously. This story gives us a warning that some things are best left untouched. Greed for power, curiosity, or scientific skepticism. Some things are bigger than all of these. The crown that killed everyone who touched it is a reminder that there are mysteries in history that even modern science can't fully explain. The current location of this crown is unknown, but its legacy continues as one of history's most dangerous artifacts. For whoever possesses this crown, it's not a treasure but a curse. And the nature of the curse is that it just waits for the next victim.